Hello friends, welcome again. In these lectures, we will learn about the Vlookup and Hlookup function. So first, we will go through the Vlookup. So what is Vlookup? In simple words, we can say a Vlookup function look for a value in a table and returns its corresponding result. And in practical world, for example, in your contact app, if you want to search any number, you enter the name of that person and the contact app returns the number of. Similarly, here Vlookup does the same function. We look for a value in a table and it returns the corresponding result. The syntax which is used for the Vlookup is this Vlookup, and the first one is lookup value. So what is lookup value? The value which we are looking for. It can be text, it can be number or single cell reference. The second argument which we need to enter is a table array. Table array is range in which we look for the value and its corresponding result. And one thing we need to know that the first column must contain the lookup value. So it will be much clearer when we will do the exercise. And column index number, it is the column number from which we want to return the number. And the number is the relative to the first column in the selected range. And range lookup. So the range lookup method is used for the whether we want the exact result or approximate result. So if we want exact results, we enter 0. If we want approximate results, we enter 1. So generally we always enter 0, so we will ignore the 1 as well. So let's deep dive into exercise and for the better understanding of Vlookup. Okay, this is a table of a company in which the employee number, name, and which department they work and what is their salary is given. Okay, and we want to extract some information. This table is very small. Now suppose you are working with a table in which the information is of around 10,000 employees, 15,000 employees, and to extract that information of particular employee is going to be very difficult. So here the Vlookup help us a lot and ease our work very lot. Suppose there is employee 7, employee 10, employee 3 and employee 13. You need to their information, what is their name, what is the department, how much salary they draw. So how we can do it? First of all, we can do it with using wizard or directly we can enter the formula. So I will use the wizard right now. So click the FX formula button, then enter lookup. Okay, the Vlookup. Okay, click OK. So this is the Vlookup wizard, and now lookup value, what we are looking for. So here we are looking for information about the employee EMP07. So we will click here. So G4 is the and from where the information we are taking from? We are taking the information from this table. So we will select this table, complete table. And note that earlier I have told you the first column should contain the value of the lookup. So lookup value is EM07, that is employee number, and this employee number should be first column in the table array, and column index, that is the column from where you want to pick the value. So name is the second column here. So the first column is this one, employee number, the second column is there, and the name information here. So I want to pick the value of name. So the index will be 2. In the range lookup, we want the exact value, so we put it 0. Then enter the 0. See, the employee name is Taronde, we have taken. Similarly, this information can be get without using the wizard as well. So I will delete it, 0, and enter Vlookup. Here the lookup value is employee 07. Table array, we will select it here, and the column index name. The name is in the second column of the table array. We will put it 2. Then arrange is we want exact value, that is 0. Enter. Okay. And we need to make sure the column number has to be very correct. Suppose if I put the instead of 3 2, I put it 3, the value will be come up the customer service. Okay, so here we want the name only, so we will put the 2 only. Okay, and using the autofill, just click it, the information has been drawn. Similarly, for the department, Vlookup, lookup value, table array is this one, column index, department is in the third column, 1 2 and 3 and 0. Okay, the information has been drawn. Okay, autofill, click it here. Now we look up lookup value, table array, index, salary is in which column, 1 2 3 4, this one. Okay, changing the format. Okay, this one is the okay. In this way we are pulling up the information. So think about how useful it is, this one. Now if you suppose the number of column is not 3, it is 10 columns are there instead of 3. So every time you don't need to have entered the 10 and Vlookup formula here, function here. So I want to just put one single function and autofill it. Let's do it for better understanding. Let's delete it. Okay, first of all, Vlookup, employee number, table array, index 2. Okay, we got the name. Now if I draw this tail here and this here, it is drawing the very wrong information. Okay, see here the lookup value is G4. G4 is employee 07. Here the lookup value is H4, that is for the Tarandeep only. Okay, and here the lookup value is for I4, and that is customer service. So that is completely wrong. So I want the G4 has to be constant. So the column has to be constant, the row has to change. So how do you do that? With the blocking the column. So I will block the column by using the $sign. Okay, and now I need to block the whole table array. How it is done? We are putting the dollar against row and column, and it can be done by using the F4 button as well. You can put it there. Now 2 is there. So how to resolve it? We need to identify the columns from where it is going to pick the value. So what we can do, we can put the column number here, 1 at the top here, 2 3 4 series. Okay, then we can take the instead of 2, we can take the B2. Okay, here the row is constant, the column is shifting. See, A B C D. So we need to block the row. Okay, now pull the data this way and this way. Now see, G4 is there, G4 is there, G4 is employees 07 and G4 is there. Here you will see the nothing has changed in Tarandeep, customer service and salary, only this column number is changing. Here D2 is there, C2 is there and MB2 is there, because we are blocked all other things. Okay, let's do it once again to make things much more clear. we take the 0 Vlookup function. Lookup value is this one, table array is this one, column is this one B2 because the corresponding name we are looking for, and 0. Okay, now here I need to block the column. So G is the column. Here, put it here. I need to block the whole array here. And B2 is here for the column number I need to block the column. Row, it is fixed, it is not changing. Okay, so using autofill, let's drag it. Autofill, it will take the all the function. Okay, now suppose I put this employee number cancel and here. So how do you going to pull the data? Let's put it here. Okay, if I want to draw the information right now, the reason I'm doing that, I want to show why the employee number, the lookup value has to be first column only. The lookup value is this one, table array is this one. Okay, sorry, the table has to be complete. And if I want to take the name is in the first column, 0. It is going to show the error here because it is not in the first column. Okay, so that is one of the limitations here in the Vlookup, that is the first column has to have the lookup value, otherwise it is going to throw the error here. Now let's understand the Hlookup. Hlookup is very similar to the Vlookup, but the thing is that in Vlookup the lookup value is drawing the result from the corresponding row. Here the lookup value will draw the information from the column. Let's do an exercise for better understanding. Okay, the information we have I want to draw is of employee 7, employee 10, employee 3, employee 13 from this given table. Okay, now let's take the value from formula section, lookup Hlookup. Lookup value is employee 1, table array, select the complete table, this table. Okay, see, in the Vlookup we were looking for the column number, here we are looking for the row number. So here the row number name is in the second row. Here the first row column, first row is there, second row is there, and the lookup 0. Okay, understood? So in Vlookup we fix some of the values and some of the not. So here similarly we will do here to generate the value only once time. So here we need to block the it will change from here to here and row will remain same, the row will be constant. Okay, it is a table array, has to be constant. So right now let it be. Okay, and let us put the row number here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, P2. Here the P is a constant and row is changing, that the P is column and row is changing, so we need to block the column, 0, enter. Okay, now drag it and autofill it. Okay, let's do it once more for better understanding. Hlookup, lookup value is this one, and table is this one, and row index, that is 2, name is in the second row, and exact value 0. So here the row is constant, and we will block the row, and column is changing. Table has to be blocked. Here in this, here the column row numbers, and this column is changing and row is changing. Column is not changing and row is changing, so column has to be blocked. Okay, now drag the number. Okay, see, it's simple. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you. Have a nice day.